Okay. So welcome. This energy is all about you giving up your control, which I feel like has not been the smoothest energy in terms of your intimates. I feel like your emotional regulation is beautiful because you have just been through some of the darkest heart healings. Really, I'm feeling you go into like the depths of yourself alone. But having really beautiful anchors is what I'm hearing. I feel like you've really worked on the masculine relationships around you. You have a lot more coming up. You have a lot more coming into fruition. I see that you have been making really good choices in terms of the masculine and the energies that you keep. I feel like you're unafraid of applying that gap of time and space. This feels really beautiful. It feels very intact, the energy that I'm picking up on. You may have recently just lost something unexpectedly. It's been, or felt like something or someone was ripped away from you. This is you learning control. This is you learning control through not being able to control. This is you healing things outside of your control that happened to you as a child and reparenting yourself through that emotion of people not showing up for you the way that you needed them to show up in that time and space. So you're learning how to regulate your emotions because you can't control other people's behaviors or emotions and mental spaces. But I see that you are on this journey of creating and changing wealth. So of course you're going to learn how to regulate yourself when it comes to things that mean a lot to you. It is this controlling your irrational fears is what I'm hearing. You're learning that through not being able to control other people. Does that make sense? There's this real... Oh, there's this real... So I wasn't looking at the things, at the names. I was just looking at the pictures. And I was like, oh, there's like this duality, but balance. 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Of course you know it makes sense. You have been really working intimately with the small mini version of you. Kudos to you. You are a beautiful mama. You're soft. Your softness is changing the whakapapa. Your softness is reminding people that you can be soft and strong. You don't have to say a lot because your softness, but your boundary, but you're locked in, you're tuned in. You don't necessarily know everything that's going on around you, but you lock in. So you could be quite introverted at this time, I want to say. But very extroverted in your business. You know how to hold that because you work with time and space. So your control and the healing of coming into, you're not afraid to not have control of things, which makes you uncontrollable. I feel like this is why people think you're a brat when you're not a brat. You're just, you can't be manipulated. Okay. So, okay. Let's read the cards. Temperance in reverse, the moon in reverse. You are just being encouraged to hold it. See how I kind of leant back and opened up the space to open into the temperance and the moon in reverse? Giving up control, I feel that you really went with the flow in something, knowing that the other person isn't going to like you flowing with it. And I feel like the thing just happened as it played out. Temperance and the moon. There's this different type of softness that's playing out within you. You're very curious. I feel like you're playing with different identities because you understand that by you giving up control, there is this kind of point where it's just a physical, because your emotional and mental realm and regulation, you cannot be manipulated in that. Whatever you went through as a mother in a space of holding a space with a man, what you've learned in giving up control with your feminine energy, you have created the masculinity to protect that. And now you're in a space where you are like almost conjuring in opportunities for you to be able to let go of control. So you've learned this, or this is a sign if you're on the journey, if you're watching this and you're like moving through these things in real time in your 3D reality, you're like learning it in the minuscules, in the actual real time of it playing out. Breathwork ceremonies, working with me mentorships, coaching, somatic resets, anything to do with the breath and the body and the sound is a way for you to learn how to give up that control. And then there's like the intimate relationships, the lover relationships, where that energy is a lot deeper. So giving up control for you at this time has also been reminding yourself that it's okay to hold time and space in silence. In fact, if you go through anything intimate and personal where someone disrespects your boundaries, goes against relationship boundaries, does anything emotional with someone else where it's like, no, these are sacred between you and I, hold time and space, push them out. There's no authentication in lying. Okay, I just had to say that. That'll be for someone, all right? You don't have to do, no, like, no. Those energies come with problems. And it's like, no, we're breaking through the darkness into the light. There's this balance. I feel like that's what the temperance and the moon really is representing, is you're holding balance in between the light and the dark realms. You're here, there, and everywhere. It is really important that you're doing your daily things, though. This powerful, energetic energy needs that profound balance. See how these cards, the twos, the two of emotionals. So we've actually got 2 of cups twice. And then we've got the King of Swords. He's in reverse, but he's holding space. And I feel like there's a lot happening in your mental, emotional, and spiritual realms. Hinengaro, Wairua, Meko, Tinana. And your 3D reality needs to be a little bit empty at the moment. So I feel like if the clients will link in, the money will flow. And there's just this you holding a space, giving up that control to welcome in the balance, right? Holding and giving up control. So you've learned this intimately in that sexual energy. I'm not going to go into it today, but there's been a lot of messages that are coming in. Please let me know in the comments if it is something that you are interested in hearing about, though. Please. Okay. Right. I'm not even listening yet. So, giving up. Yeah, there's a lot that's there. So, this energy is... But this one is a clean one. The sexual energy is clean, but this is... Yeah, but your stability and your sacral chakra energy is being spent on facilitating and holding space so you can create a healthy dynamic effect with your clients. You're bridging into that. There's a lot of shadow with this collective on making the right decisions. So your relationships on the intimate level, like between the divine feminine and masculine, there's not a lot of room for error there. So I feel like a lot of this collective are just waiting until they are situated within all of their spaces to bridge into that. But there is a lot there. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Giving up control. Also, they just want to mention the grief, the journey of grief. We've got Five of Pentacles upright, Five of Cups reverse, the Queen of Cups. Yep, so that's that hinengaro, mastery. There is this like energy, or maybe just a little message to say it's okay. I feel like this is a message from I was actually going to say desperation. There's nothing that you can't overcome. And I feel like you're just also learning how to respect yourself deeper. With the Queen of Cups, 5 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, your dream state. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot energetically shifting, because I feel like you're just holding space and you're giving up control and you're not allowing other people to dictate your reality. So there is this like disconnection that you're doing, and it's beautiful because it's holding time and space. You're allowing time and space to actually move, and you're like, I don't have to do anything to get everything that I want. I just have to sit pretty, take care of myself, mind my own goddamn business, and then I get everything that I want. The clients come in by giving up control. The soulmate comes in. The tribe comes in. But ultimately, you've already got it. So there's that giving up in your... giving up the protection in your nervous system and just allowing the light to play out is what I'm hearing. And that happens in milliseconds, like that is in microseconds. That's just like in the moment. Yeah, so with that being said, that means that it's coming. Like if it's in the moment, we're talking about how it happens in the moment, and we're kind of like prepping you for being like, it happens in the moment, bitch. It happens in the moment. In the moment. The moment. Which means you're going to live it in the moment. It's going to happen in the moment. You're going to have that sensation in the moment. It's going to come true in the moment. You're going to be doing it in the moment. Could be tomorrow. Could be later today. Could be right after this. It could be in the morning. Could be at night. Could be anything, anywhere. You could get a random message. Hey, I seen you. Blah, 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 blah. I know you through this connection. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I don't know. You. All I know is that you are preparing to do it in the moment. In the second. In that reality. It's drawing closer to you. And giving up control is just that invitation of you to sink deeper into your feminine, which is the soft girl energy. It's exciting. I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you because this energy, we've been like moving through this energy for 6 weeks, and it's like, yes, queen, you're really actually starting to fucking understand, bitch. You're starting to get it, bitch. You're starting to understand the power that you have, particularly with the temperance. I love you, and I will see you in the next reading.